Hi, friends. Okay, so I got this game quite a while ago. I've been afraid to play it. I'll be honest, I don't know that I'm smart enough to figure out all the controls on this. I've been watching a couple videos and I don't know. I don't know. So let's just see what happens, okay? And don't fault me if I can't figure it out. All right, we're in this together, okay? As you can see, I tried once before and I'm like, I maybe should look at some videos. I couldn't even figure out how to do the camera, people. It took me a minute to figure out, oh, I use the mouse and the keyboard, obviously. Okay, so here we go. Renovated and renamed after its purchase by Bernard Goodwin in the 1980s, Goodwin House has since become one of the most respected zoos in the country. More recently, it has undergone a further renovation to update many of the habitats and facilities, but due to various issues, the work hasn't quite been completed, which is where you come in. I haven't said it the easiest because, good God, there's just no way. I'm gonna try. No, we don't want medium. We want easy peasy. I'm gonna try my hardest to figure this out, you guys, but I don't know that I've been playing long enough to understand what all the keys are for. I know a lot of times the keys are always the same kinds of things. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, here we are. Gorgeous zoo. Beautiful.
Heyo at Hematu. Yeah. Sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie.
See his little mug. How cute is that?
Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets.
All right, Bernie.
As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prize, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in.
The zoo
Sadly,
is very impressive.
Our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you into the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Hello there. From that rosy,
Nancy?
fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? Oh, but then again,
I'm sorry,
given
but
the chance,
I
I
do
think a
not
lot
like
of
grizzly
people
bears.
would do that too.
They terrify me.
Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel. This is where you can find out all kinds of information about your animal. The most important thing being its overall welfare. You'll learn more about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives. But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel?
All right, this is where it went downhill last time. I'll be honest. I couldn't get back out of this camera mode.
See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your
Zachary.
animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it. Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
I would love to pop. Can we do that? Okay. You know, I'm going with, okay. Oh, tilt. Okay, I also heard that we could tilt that way. Okay. I swear I'm trying. I'm trying to get us there. Oh my goodness. I'm trying.
Panthera leo leo. Or the West African lion to you and me. Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride. Although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome. Which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
See, I would love to. Okay. I have such problems with these camera angles. Like, I can't even. How do I get the top down again? Okay, I do see that, but when we started, it was a top down view, right? Of the zoo. Was it just me, or was it top down, right? And I don't know how to get that angle back. And I can see I don't need that angle necessarily, but goodness knows I would love to have that angle. Yeah, okay, see? Don't mind me as I just hop on the struggle bus here. Okay. I'm trying all of them. Yeah, how do I get down there, Nancy? What's happening right there? What's happening? Why am I all the way out here? Oh, is this to give me a better... Okay.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something. Well, two somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt
How do I
animals, we need to
swivel
open the
around?
animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Nancy, I want to do your objectives. I do. Because we're friends. But I just want to know how to swivel the camera so I can look from the other side. Nancy, can you help me with that?
There we are. A pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works.
Thank you.
The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Where do you think I am, Nancy? Also, where... Okay, I found our money down there. Let's adopt her. And apparently, let's adopt him.
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade center, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
Okay. Goodness knows I don't know where the trade center is, Nancy. Okay. Oh, wait, let's click both of them. Are we here? Yeah.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade center, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat.
Okay.
I've marked the trade center's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Nancy. How I would love to. I more than anything, I would love to. I don't know how to... I don't know how to get that view. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see something. This is where I want to go. Yes. Yes. Why is it doing that? Oh man, yeah.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible.
Okay, again.
Of course, normally we'd
Darn
have
it.
to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat. But I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very
I go
rudest of
inside?
health. Right,
Can I
let's
go
get
into
the
the
warthog's
building?
habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic.
figure out?
Basically how happy
No,
they are.
I certainly
and that
did not.
overall
I
welfare
certainly did
statistic
not.
is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always
is.
check the Zoopedia for more information. Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
Yeah. I mean, we should do that, shouldn't we? Let's do that. Did I miss her telling me how to do that? Okay, wait. Nope. Wait. Oh shoot, I already forgot how we spin it. Okay, that is not it. That is not it. That is not it. Can I drag it and spin it? Oh. I did something. I'm not even sure what just happened. I'm not even gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna... Is that food? Okay, habitat. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. We do need one of those. Is this the water thing? Is that a food? They seem to be eating already. And do they each need one? Or is it just they both get to share? I hate that this is just out in the middle of nothing.
Animals also require
Holy hell.
stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
Nancy, I hate how those are right there. I'm assuming I can go back.
Oh, nice work.
Thanks.
You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a pharaoh state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the hippos.
Oh, okay, that helps. You're a big help, Nancy. And I feel like I need to move this. How do I move it? Okay. Double click? No. Why is it so hard, people? Why can't I just click it and oh, look at what I just found out how to do. Okay, that's a right-left combo on my mouse. Okay, I would have never even thought to do that. Okay, great. Okay. That doesn't tell me anything about how to move it. Oh, wait. Okay. What is this? To rotate. Rotate 90 degrees? What the heck? Confirm placement. Place. Cancel. Was there a move? Random rotation. Is there a move? Or do I just have to undo it and get a whole new one? Is that what I'm... Is that what I'm seeing here? Okay. But, okay. Shift, and we have the Z and the X for those. Okay. Well, whatever. I already forgot. What does she want us to do? She wants us to ostrich. Gosh darn it. Where's our... Nancy, where are you? Okay. Okay. Oh, see, that's what I was looking for right there. That's... How do I know where the hippos are? Oh, we're coming. Oh, shoot. I'm going to make myself sick is what's going to happen.
Before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause the game. Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner.
Okay.
That's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built. Okay.
Seriously.
Job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Is that hooked to the path? It's outside the placement area? Okay. Okay, I see. I see you want in the placement area. Okay, what exactly is the placement area? Do we want it? I know what you want me to do, but I feel like, how do I get rid of the gate? How do I drop the gate? Do I just let go of that? Okay. Should we edit the barrier? Oh, shoot. Here we are again. Nancy. Nancy, where are you? Yes, let's edit the barrier. Are we doing this way? Can we just get rid of part of it? Nope, that's not what I want. Okay. Panel's too short? Oh, is it? Okay. Nancy, I do feel like you're setting me up for failure over here. What do you mean it's obstructed? People. Hey, Nancy. She'll like Alexa. Nancy, add habitat gate. I would so love to do that for you. I would. I don't know how to do that. Okay. Okay.
Right. Let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can
that so
adopt us some
hard?
ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Would ya? You know what I would like? Family-friendly show. I'm not going to say it. Okay. Barrier. Ugh. Brick wall. Okay. All right. I see that there's some like this kind of a thing going on. Can I bend it? Okay, let me just. How about how about I find out what it is I'm doing? Okay. We'll go like what? I don't... Let's see. Let's do... Can we just like... Okay. I feel like it's not... Whoa, hello. I'll do a curvy wurvy. Are you a curvy wurvy? Oh. Okay, let's remember how to turn. Nope. Nope. Oh, yep. There we go. Okay, now we're going straight again. We're doing straight. I maybe am too far in here. Over here, over here. There we go. So, is that as far as we go? And we're too far, okay.
Good work.
Holy moly.
Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably
all over
noticed
the
that
place.
guests can't actually see into this habitat at the
moly.
moment. At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier so the guests can see in.
Okay. You know what I feel, Nancy? Good gravy. Are we just too, is it too long?
There we go.
Good
Adding
God.
in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on.
I tell you,
Because
this is
it makes
not
them
easy.
happy. And because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
Okay, why is she yelling at me?
Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should click the play button. After all, if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches, eh? By the way, as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster.
I'm good.
It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think? Let's get
Yes.
4 of them in here.
Okay, do we remember? Okay, thank you. Animal trading. Oh, wow, look at you. You're a gold ribbon ostrich. We definitely need you. Okay, so adopt. And are you here? Yay. Okay, let's get the ladies set up first. You know, we don't want them to be waiting. 13 years, teenagers. Oh, teenagers, they're the worst. Am I right? Okay.
While we wait for
Okay.
them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them.
Oh.
Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Okay. Habitat. Ho ho. Okay, yeah. Should we, oh shoot, I remember there's a rotate, right? Rotate. That's not it though, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. What happened to the bowl? Oh my goodness.
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs.
Yeah,
Did you know
oh.
they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape.
Good grief.
The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
You're funny.
Well, Bernie
Okay.
certainly seems impressed. Did you do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Ugh, walking. Ugh. Okay, I'm trying to get there. Man, this camera is going to be the friggin' death of me. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better with the camera. I didn't have to throw it out. Okay. Staff. Keeper. Classic keeper hut. This goes with the motif,
You'll need to
doesn't it?
rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
Yeah, I do. Let's get the friggin' thing going here. Okay. Is that connected? Is that connected? I feel like the path is not straight. Invalid rotation. Oh, here we go. There's a front door. Oh, okay. I get it. What now? What happened? Why? I feel like, there's just this tiny little sweet spot that it wants me to be in over here. Okay. Whew, like, why is that so hard? Yes?
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests.
Okay.
Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness.
You're the one that told me to
Negatively.
put it there, man.
In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
This? Yeah.
Now, the reason
Whoa.
everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
Bottom left. Got it. Oh, invalid. Okay. How do you want the rotation to be exactly? I thought maybe... Okay. Oh, it has to be towards the road.
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get
Yay.
on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
You know how I love finding a plot of land. Oh, okay, it isn't too far away. I do appreciate that. I just,
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat. From scratch.
Oh, good God.
And concrete and glass, I expect. So, go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
Okay.
Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Nancy has a lot of things for me to do. So I think I am going to stop here. Take all in what I've learned, right? And I'll be back. I'll be back to build this Bengal tiger habitat. I feel like I'm better with the cameras. but I still don't know that I'm ready to make an entire habitat. So I'll stop here. And until next time, bye.